Okay, we got friends. Friends know about it, asking friends for advice, friends interfering. Illusion. So somebody's friends is like asking them about you. I'm literally getting like their friends are trying to see if you guys are like still together or gonna get back together. Then we have exhausted. Okay, so I really feel like this person that I'm talking about is someone that you've been with already in the first scenario. I will be talking about new suitors because I do see new suitors, whether you're male or female, talking to their friends and asking them for advice. I feel like this person is asking them how they can stop you from being mad at them. Okay? So, this person that I'm talking about, whether they're male or female, is showing up around their friends like this. And their friends are like, what's wrong? You know, and this person is like, I'm okay, I'm okay. But obviously, they must not be okay. Then we have clarity. So their friends are trying to figure out like what's really going on because they see that this person's really tired. Okay. I'm getting a lot of messages. I'm even getting like they may have friends that are like into like religion or spirituality or occult. And they're like, I think that Leo's putting a love spell on you because, you're tired or like you're tired, so you must be getting affected by a love spell. Or you said you were tired of Leo. You said you were tired of the relationship, but you be talking about Leo all the time with the illusion card. Like, is it love or is it an illusion? Your reality may be an illusion, not seeing the truth. So they're like, if you keep on talking about, how you're exhausted about the relationship, then why do you bring Leo up so much, or why do you come in conference after a while and say that you want to be back with Leo? So I see friends trying to get clarity and friends trying to help them come into clarity. Going back to the other scenario of their friends trying to see if you guys are going to get back together or not. There's a lot of different people in your past. Another person that I'm focusing on in this scenario is a person who has one of their friends that likes you. And this friend of theirs couldn't wait for you guys' relationship to be over with. Excuse me, I'm also being corrected by spirit that this could be one of their friends that likes them and waiting for the relationship to be over with. Like, I can't wait until this person is exhausted with Leo so I can get with this person that likes Leo. Or I can't wait until the relationship with this person and Leo is over with so I can get with Leo. Seeing that as well. And that's why this friend keeps trying to get clarity. Like, are you guys like done? Are you guys done? Are you guys done? Because this specific friend wants to get with you. And then I get that somebody connected to you or your past keeps on asking this person, are you and Leo done? Are you and Leo done? Because they want to get with this person. So this person is starting to come into clarity and figure out, like, you keep asking about me and Leo. You keep asking about me and Leo. Do you want Leo or something? Do you and Leo have something going on? Did you all have something going on while we were arguing or when we were taking a break? Or, if anytime I saw you acting funny or Leo acting funny, were you with Leo or something? And also to, they're getting clarity about a friend of theirs because they're now getting clarity about this homegirl or homeboy that was always interfering in you guys' relationship and hoping to mess it up, or constantly grilling this person about where they stood with you, because obviously this person is getting, you must want it to, be with me the whole time. So this person is sitting here this week and they're like, I kept on getting into all kinds of arguments with Leo. You made me start acting funny towards Leo because you kept on manipulating how I felt during these arguments I had with Leo. Like, you kept manipulating my natural emotions that I had, and now me and Leo aren't together anymore. You must have wanted me the whole time, and now I've lost Leo, is what this person is gaining clarity about. In this case, with a friend warning them, already concluded one of their friends liking you. They're like, I could still be with Leo if I wasn't talking to you the whole time, thinking that I'm getting genuine advice, thinking I'm getting a female's point of view, thinking I'm getting a male's point of view. And you weren't giving me an accurate, just, unbiased female's point of view or male's point of view. You were giving me your point of view. You were giving me a manipulated point of view. You knew you could manipulate me. You knew I would believe you. I would think you had our connection as, the highest interest. I thought that you wanted to see me happy in a relationship, and that's where this advice was coming from. But you kind of held me in your best interest too much, or you wanted me too much. This person that's getting clarity about their friend is saying you geared and steered all of the advice you gave me towards me being your highest interest, or the best interest for me, I should say. You kept on focusing all your advice in the best interest for me, but not for Leo. And because you kept doing that, it made me single, because you didn't give me relationship advice. You gave me singles advice. You gave me leave that person advice. You gave me, I basically got left out in the cold advice, and you were leaving Leo out in the cold as well. You weren't giving me relationship advice. You gave me advice that would make us separate. You gave me advice that would make me single, a single's point of view. I should have never asked you, because you're single, and that's why you're single, because of the way you operate. You only think of yourself, or you're not genuine, or you're not kind or compassionate. And that's why you're single. So this person is coming into this clarity this week. Or you never liked Leo anyway. And you made me not like Leo. You made me believe, because you didn't like Leo, that Leo wasn't good for me. This person that I'm talking about held their friend in such a high regard, as to where they thought that they were the most honest, truthful person with like this great radar of being able to also detect a very honest, true, genuine person. This is how this friend was pedestalized. I don't know what they went through with this person. I feel like they're seeing they were manipulated even throughout the friendship, that this person isn't really a guiding light like they thought. Whatever they seen this person do, they were like, wow, you're the champion of being able to detect honest, true, and real people. I don't think I think that all of those events that they saw that made them come to that conclusion was manipulated. I feel like this friend always wanted to attach themselves to this person because they saw they could manipulate them. And when they saw they could manipulate this person, they're like, oh, I'm going to be this person's friend for life because I just want to see how their life goes while I give them advice since they trusted me so soon. This person could have met this friend during a time of crisis, during a low point in their life, a point where they wanted a lot of belonging, and they had a need to belong. And this friend was a manipulator from the start, and probably gave them accurate advice like the first two times and gained this person's trust very quickly. And they just enjoyed telling this person when to leave jobs and just sit and watch, what this person did in the aftermath of it. Or they sat and watched this person make bad deals or negotiate with people poorly. They even gave this person family advice. And when they took it, now the friend is just like, man, look at how your family reacted. Now you're sitting on the curb, or, now you're closer to me. I think that this friend's advice was all about getting this person to fall and watching the person's aftermath and devastation, or getting this person to be closer to them. Now you're going up the creek without a paddle. Now you have nowhere to go. And see, this is what needed to happen because you needed to find out the truth. This is how you find out where you're really supposed to be in life. Just keep listening to me so that your life can have movement, You're tired of things being stagnant and never knowing what to do. And this person should have stopped putting this person in an authoritative position as to where they showed this person that they never know what to do. So this friend took advantage of them because they never knew what to do with their life. They never knew what to do with the decisions they wanted to make. They never knew what to do. Perfect. So this friend was being put in charge of all of their decisions for way too long. And they ended the relationship because now I'm getting that, this friend never wanted this person to be in a relationship with you. This friend wanted the person that was in a relationship with you all to themselves. Straight up bros before hoes all day, okay? Till we turn gray. And naturally, a human being is going to want to have a relationship or be married one day, have a girl in their life, have a man in their life. And this psychotic friend never wanted that because them getting married would get their friendship. Them having a family with you would get in the way of the relationship. Them having a relationship with you, period, living with you, would get in the way of their friendship. And they just did not want that. At some point, once this person finds themselves alone and in the place of basically a 13-year-old, to where they're just living at home with their parents, they have no job, they have no relationship, they're not married, it leaves this person that liked you, wanted to be with you, constantly available like a 12 or 13-year-old. Somebody wanted to have a 12 or 13-year-old type of friendship with this person all the live long day. And this reading applies whether you're male or female. Females do this and males do this. Basically making it where their homegirl is single and alone so that they can always kick it with her. And what's crazy is that the friend will end up establishing a relationship or marriage. And now they're still in an authoritative position. Like, man, I don't know why none of my advice is working out for you, man, because you see what I got over here. I obviously know what I'm doing. I've been giving you good, genuine advice. You just seem to keep getting the shit end of the stick. And his friend is now looking at this person as pure entertainment. They had to make sure to go get a relationship or go get something that involved family, marriage, or love, so they won't look like the manipulator. And then the person that wanted to be with you is like, man, let me see how you rock with this person. Like, let me spend a day with y'all. And this person, this friend, this manipulative friend is like, nah, nah, nah. And the friend is like, no, no, because, I left Leo, I stood up to my family. I walked away from that job. And now I'm dependent on you to get me another one because you got connections and you just so smart. Look at how your life is. All the things you told me to walk away from, you have. So obviously that's why I listened to you. But I want to see if all the advice that you gave me, you applied to your home, your relationship, your love life, and your family. So let me just roll with you for the day, like, or give me a job up where you at. And they're looking and they're like, well, you not showcasing that kind of valor to your boss. You acting like a yes man, but you told me to cuss mine out. You told me to walk off the job. And I'm seeing that you fully cooperative and compromising with your job, your family, your man, your woman, everything. But you told me to stand up to everybody. You told me to watch out for everybody. Strange. It's kind of like you made it so that I was left out in the cold. For me to lose and you win. There are friends out there. Frenemies, I should say. But there are people that will start off a friendship with you just because they see things you don't see in yourself. They can see your trajectory where you're going, and they don't want that for you. Don't even have to know you. They could just they could just start. This could just be at the beginning of befriending you, and they'll do this, and they just will, like, make it their mission as to where at the end they win and you lose. That's what they did to this person, because this friend wouldn't have been able to win without constantly being empowered to see someone lose. That's what made them keep on winning and moving forward in life. This manipulative friend would have never got anywhere in life unless they had someone close to them to make feel powerless. Okay? Now, if some of this is applying to things that you've been through, let's move forward. There could have been a friend that you had, Leo, that you saw was basically a straight up succubus, Jezebel, or energy vampire spirit toward your relationship, toward your family, and toward your career. And they planned on literally attaching themselves to you like a parasite. And they were going to stick in there until they milked all those things dry, because they saw your potential from the very start when it came to your heart, when it came to your destiny, when it came to your stability, when it came to your foundations. And they wanted to rock all of them. They wanted to suck all of them dry. And if you didn't detach yourself, if you didn't prick this tick off of you, then you wouldn't have made it. And this friend is coming up in your energy the week of December 8th through the 15th. They must be looking for you on Facebook. They must be looking for you on Instagram. They must be looking for you because they want to see where you are right now in life. They want to see, did you make it with any of your baby mamas or baby daddies? Did any of that turn into marriage? Did any of that turn into success when it came to your career? Did you put your family back together after they tried to make it seem like your family don't even like you? Man, if this was me, I wouldn't let this happen, or I would just go get somewhere else to stay or something, because this person wanted you to do that stuff and end up like very isolated, very broken, because they saw your potential from the very beginning. So wherever you left off with this person, they're trying to see if you were able to piece your life back together in any way, or if you continue following their advice. And all I'm getting is that they saw that you made your own decisions. Everything that they find out about you, they see that, well, Leo continued to live somewhere that I told them they shouldn't. Leo continued to be with someone I told them they shouldn't. Leo continued to work somewhere, or Leo still made it, or Leo still is good with their family, or whatever. They're just seeing that you didn't follow any of their advice, or they can't find any information on you at all. But for others, For other situations in this situation, they may just be seeing like, damn, I did have an effect on Leo's life. They did not get back together with, they didn't make it. They listened to me. And now, Leo is living a very solitary life, or something like that. Some of these people feel bad because they're the ones that manipulated you into thinking that they was giving you good advice. Others of them feel like shocked because I don't want to say you grew your own brain or anything like that, but you you stopped sharing a brain with them. I don't know, I'm just getting this person is looking you up. They could be getting exhausted and tired of trying to figure out what your real page is, what your most updated page is. What name are you really using online? Because they can't seem to find you. They may have found old pages through Facebook or Instagram where you probably can't even get into that account anymore because you don't have address, you don't remember your password, and they are so exhausted because that's not the most updated information on you. They want to see how your kids turned out. They want to see if you're still easily manipulated. They want to celebrate any downfall that you could have had, but you seem to be doing just fine. They can't even manipulate you into thinking that you're not doing fine even when you are. Yeah, that's what it is. See, this person, they can't stand that you're content. And you've always been content with the way things was going in your life, because anybody who believes in God knows that they have to just be content with some of the things that they're going through. They have to accept some of the things they're going through. They're going to go through battles. They're going to go through valleys. They're going to go through highs and lows. But they wanted you to be like, don't accept this, don't accept that, kind of thing. This person wishes that they can manipulate you again into thinking that you're not really content when you are. They wish that they can manipulate you into being unhappy or something like that. This person doesn't want you to have a man, but they want to have one. This person doesn't want you to have a woman, but they have one. This is the kind of person that wants to stand out and outshine all their friends, okay? This person doesn't want you to have a job, but they want to have one. If anything, this person taught you to not tell all your business, to not over confide, overshare. That's why they can't find none of your profiles now, because you learn not to overshare. When it comes to the person that sees that their relationship was ruined by constantly listening to a friend, they've learned the same thing, not to over confide, not to overshare. The next relationship they get into, or if they're still working on things with you in any kind of capacity, they don't tell this friend anything about it. And this friend that they need to cut off, that I feel like they know they need to cut off in order to be back with you, is trying to figure out with illusion, are you in love, or are you in a relationship with who? And this person don't want to tell them, because they see that every time they let this person know they're in love with somebody, that they tend to mess it up. So I don't know why they still have this friend in their life, but maybe they're starting to get exhausted with this friend. They're starting to get clarity about this friend, that this friend manipulates any good thing going for them. But because this friend is attached to them in some way, they basically, I don't know, maybe they can't really like abandon this friendship until they move, or until they leave a job or something like that. I don't know if the person that I'm talking about that was once with you is living in an area close to them, or living with their family, or what. I don't know why they still got this friend around, but they haven't completely abandoned this friendship yet. So Leo, if there's anything going on when it comes to constant ups and downs and highs and lows with somebody you're currently connected to, their friend is causing these highs and lows with you, because They keep on contacting this person after every little thing happens, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. So any kind of highs and lows that's going on, it's their friends that's interfering. It's this person constantly asking them for advice, or their friends just knowing too much about their life. Each one of these people got different mindsets, got different anger levels, got different tolerance levels, got different patience levels, got different outlooks and perspectives, different religious views. And I don't know if I don't know if they got any like-minded friends. They probably have too much diversity in their friend group, and they probably wanted it like that so they can get different points of views. Okay. I'm also getting that if you are sensing highs and lows in your relationship for no reason, it's a friend of theirs that likes them, and they could be hidden as to you're not sure why their male friend is so like aggressive with you and you're dating a male, or why their female friend is so aggressive with you and you're dating a female. Okay. You may be like, did they have something going on with each other? You know? So, you may be thinking some of the people you dating is on the DL with their friends, having a secret same-sex relationship with them when they had one. Also, if it is not same sex, if you just see a friend being very, very like overprotective of your love interest and they're the opposite sex, they may have had something going on at one point, or this person wants to. And the person that likes you just keeps on having it go over their head that they homegirl or homeboy like them. Okay. Very interesting. We got apology over here for you. We got walk away. We got almost there in your environment. Answers are close. Don't give up. A new beginning is close. If there was a manipulative friend of yours, they're trying to get answers on where you move to, where you live. I think that your information is very hidden. It's very elusive at the very least. Okay? Some of you guys may find out that somebody is living with somebody. And what I mean by that is like they're living with one of the friends that you used to see in the friend group when you was dating this person. Like all these years that went by, and the homegirl they always ask for advice from, they living together now. Or the homeboy they always was asking advice from, advice for, if you're a male, is living with that homeboy now. Like, what? Y'all living together? Like, man, see, I knew it. That's why you kept attacking our relationship, because you wanted to take this person from me, is what Leo will be saying, if that is what's going on in your external environment. But they could be tired of this person, because why? This person is controlling. Now let's move forward. Leo, we started off as best friends. There was somebody who this person that you were so in love with used to confide in. And okay, don't lose it. They used to always confide in this person. And I'm just getting, oh, okay. So they used to always confide in this person. This person, of course, manipulated all the advice so that they would be together. And it ended up happening, and they ended up having that person end up becoming a new baby mama, a new baby daddy. And then that person that they confided to all the time, that they started living with or now living with, started to see that they became very controlling, because they came to this person like they didn't have a brain, like they couldn't make their own decisions. It was the Scarecrow and the Wizard of Oz that didn't have a brain, right? So this is how this person ended up looking at them. But when they advised them, they didn't come off as controlling or, like the conqueror. But now that they have your person, they're just like, let me show you, where all of that spunk and all that advice came from. I'm a dominating, controlling, domineering, you know, B, you know what I'm saying? Or a-hole. And this person is like, I thought that all of the advice you were giving to me was like, at first this person used to give them advice in a very therapeutic voice. So they decided to live with this person because this person was like a therapist to them. And they made them a baby mama, baby daddy, or a wife or husband. And now this person is just controlling. And it's because they have been put in an authoritative position to always give advice or make decisions. So now they just treat this person like, they're stupid. And now they like, I should go apologize to Leo. I kept on needing answers from this person. Now they're just talking to me like, a bat out of hell. The only way that I will just, me personally, if at first when somebody was asking me what they should do about things and I always answered them therapeutically and stuff, the only way that that would change as to where I would start getting like very like direct, very blunt, is if I really saw that this person had no brain. But I wouldn't like live with them or keep them in my life or nothing. It's just like I can't be friends with somebody who's dumb. That's all. But I'm just trying to show two sides of the situation where I'm trying to understand if I've ever been in a situation where I've ever started off therapeutic and then became like blunt or something. But no, I still can't even relate. This person manipulated this side of themselves and only showed it once a person started living with them. So somebody who will be very kind. I'm a good friend. I'll be there for you. And then if you ever get to a point in your life or they ever gotten to a point in their life where they needed to stay with somebody, then all of a sudden this person becomes very dominating and controlling, but they hid that side of themselves. But another message I want to throw in there real quick is some of you guys probably can't stand having dumb friends. If it's somebody who never takes your advice after you give it, or they're always in a worse situation after they talk to you, you may start instead being therapeutic and very thorough and very detailed and very patient with this person. You may start getting very sharp and blunt and direct. And it's because you looking at what they're asking you and it's just not making any sense. Or it's just like, is this person stupid? And you don't want to roll with a stupid person. So you will walk away. Okay. Sorry, not sorry. Is this person like, will they ever be able to discern truth from reality? Or I should say, illusion from reality. There could have been a friend that wanted to appoint you as their advice giver, but they was just getting on your nerves. And I feel like you will be walking away from people like that this week. And with manipulator, you probably were like telling them like how to get away from a manipulative situation. And let's say this person was like, no, I'm not going to get away from a manipulative situation. I asked you for advice, but I don't like you telling me to walk away from this, that, and the third. And you're like, okay, well, I'm getting exhausted then. You'll see. Let people see. Because a friend will come to you and ask you for advice, and then when you get to them, they'll get mad at you. This is why a lot of people don't give friends advice on what to do about their relationship, their love life, or their family, or their job. Just let them make their own decisions because they're going to get mad at you either way. They're going to get mad at anything that you say because that's not what they wanted to hear. But if this person has no brain, they have no common sense, how can they all of a sudden create attitude and upset at anything you're saying? What are they upset about exactly? Because you're helping them make a decision or you're telling them what you would do? No. This person is mad because you're telling them the truth. Because I feel like people who you walking away from as friends, they have been manipulating situations to make it look like they are just getting the shit end of the stick, or they are going up the creek without a paddle. And you're like, you know what? Instead of telling you what you want to hear or telling you what to do, I'm going to tell you that you need to like start thinking. I'm going to start telling you that you shouldn't even be in that position. I'm going to start telling you the truth about him, her, you, and what I think is really going on. And I see your friend being upset because they were manipulating what they were feeding to you in the first place, what they were asking for advice about in the first place. They were manipulating it. And they thought that you was just going like, I don't know, stay in a friendship with them. Or it's like, I feel like this person wanted to weigh you down. They were going to keep on being like, hey, Leo, it's me. I know that you're focused on something else right now, but I need you to focus on this. And they just give you this is the kind of person that will stay on the phone all day. Just, they don't really have anything going on. They're lying about what they're going through or whatever they're planning to do. They just want to make sure that they take up your time so you can't focus and you can't plan. About time you want to get around to what you need to do, you're too tired because they're an energy vampire. They're a parasite. You gave all of your thinking capability to them, all of your mental agility to them. And now you too tired to function in your marriage, your relationship, around your kids. Because this person want to hog all your time with made up problems or airhead problems, foolish problems. Walk away. This is somebody who'll just be like, yeah, well, no, I'm not going to do any of that. But thank you for talking with me. And it's like, it messes up your mental programming so that you can start to think, well, maybe how I think or how I initiate or take action, maybe I'm not, somebody who needs to be listened to or taken seriously. Somebody is doing that so that they can remove you from energy of authority. I see somebody trying to befriend you so that they can remove the authority that you have about yourself. In a reverse psychology way, by putting you, appointing you as an authority figure in a situation, and then telling you that what you're saying is crap. Like, no, I don't give a thank you, but no thank you. And if they keep on having opportunities to interact with you, they will slowly start to remove the authority that you have within yourself or how clearly you see things. Your truth. Stop you from walking in your truth. Because they'll just kind of make you feel like, well, no. You know what? Thanks, but no thanks. Stop talking to people who are asking you for advice, but not taking it. Or stop talking to people, interacting with people who manipulate a conversation as to where they're appointing you as an authority in the conversation. Like, no, I got to tell you this. I need your help. And secretly, they just can't wait for you to finish talking. And then they're going to make it seem like, okay, you know what, Leo, I got to go. Like, you made me meet up with you or have a consultation or a session with you or pulled me to the side and made it seem like I was going to be a benefactor or the decider or someone who is going to genuinely help you, and you're cutting things short, or you're starting to get tired of me talking, or you're not taking the advice, or you're, just like, you know what, this was a bad idea. That is a power play. Because they don't like that air of authority that they see come off of you, because they've been studying you, they've been observing you. They see that you focus until completion. They see that you have, really good focus, intelligence. You just exude an air of an authority. You just exude an air of authority. And there will be men and women alike that just want to remove that from you by constantly having interactions with you and stopping you from talking or trying to make you feel like you're confusing them, or just anything to throw off your focus. Really good reading, Leo. I really like this reading. I really did. This is good. Because this is real. And yeah, gotta always check the sheets for bed bugs, don't we? You know? I see that somebody also wants to come in and try to reverse roles. Like they come in like they need your help, but then they want to change it as to where you eventually will need their help. Somebody wants to disempower you so bad. Okay? This could be a family member. This could be someone you live with. Like I said, I see Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde syndrome here. All right? When somebody comes out very loving, of course you could stay here, and then they just change. This could be somebody who you have like a living situation with. These last two cards. Of course you could stay here. It's going to be absolutely no problem. Anything that we go through, we can work it out. An arrangement can always be made. Just let me know. If you're late on the rent, just let me know. We'll figure it out. And then let's say you're late one time, they're going to be like, you better do something. Like, wait a minute, you said, at the beginning, like you're a real reasonable person. You're just like this cool ass guy or this cool ass lady. And now all of a sudden you are coming to me like a lone shark, or you're coming to me like a shark. You know what I'm saying? The unexpected, seeing another side of someone that they said that they didn't have, that you wouldn't know about till you live with them. Like, I'm just getting really watch out for that. You may have to prepare on walking away because you've already gotten your answer when it comes to who somebody really is. Okay? Somebody being like they were really gentle, but really they're very, very dangerous or aggressive or harmful. Somebody may be doing this when it comes to a first date with you. They come off very meek, very sweet, and then you find out that they're crazy or abusive or dangerous. The same thing can happen in dynamic with a friend. They invite you somewhere. They wait until you're all the way out in the boondocks somewhere or away from your territory. Then they start acting ridiculously crazy or cold or sinister or diabolical with you. The same can happen when you are reestablishing a relationship with someone, coming off very much like they went through a transformation. They're very meek. Let's rebuild the friendship component, and then you find out that they are just sadistic. And the same with a living situation. So some of you guys are going to be leaving someone behind, and you're tired of an emotional mess because somebody manipulated who they really were. They came off as a friend, but really they're a wolf in sheep's clothing in many different ways. And they're seeing that you gotten that clarity, or that you're becoming tired and you're seeing who they really are. And now you got to go ahead and go through a sudden change to get away from this living situation or this person or this job or what have you. Okay. Yeah. I see you about to power up and walk away or move away for good. It was something else that I was getting here when it comes. The unexpected. I feel like, Leo, some of you guys are unexpectedly about to get an apology out of nowhere. Okay? But we got boundaries. We got desperate. Can't let go. Fear of you ending a relationship. Desperate for your love. Because you put this boundary down because you can see who you're really dealing with now. Okay? This is like also you seeing the dynamics of politics of a job or any place that you're at, and they see that you see, and now they're going to start being very kind so that it won't look like any of your reportings are going to make sense, so they can cover their ass if you try to report them, or if they start seeing a loss of tenants or employees, or if it's just one person, friends, they have to do something to do damage control, because it's going to start to look like they are the problem they really are. So I see all of a sudden somebody trying to be just very kind so you won't go, because it's going to show that they have a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde attitude, okay? And then we got the siren. This is the kind of person that breaks up relationships, breaks up marriages. For some of you guys, this was someone's family member that did this, okay? But I'm getting like someone is seeing that they need to stop telling this person things they're about to do or want to do. And what does the manipulative friend or siren do? Beg for them not to leave. Beg for them to not stop talking to them, you know. But this person wants to get married one day. They want to marry you. And this is how you protect your marriages and relationships and anything that you got going on. Just don't tell nobody. So if you're about to leave a living situation or a company, don't tell nobody. Just like if you was about to move out of your apartment or your neighborhood, right? You wouldn't go around telling anybody, right? You would just leave. So do so. When it comes to an abusive person, you don't tell that person, yeah, I'm about to leave or I'm about to divorce you. Just do it. So nothing to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Just leave. You got to do it when they don't even suspect it, because they'll try to throw off your focus, or they'll try to manipulate you to stay, and just so they can keep on doing this. So if you have removed the wool that was over your eyes, I start taking action when it comes to your friendships, a relationship, a marriage, family, or living situation. I hope that this reading made sense and it helped you in some way. Peace be on to all of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. All right, bye.